Morning all, day 6, leaving Inverrowing. That's where we were last night. As you can see, leave no trace as always. A short one again today, 9 miles-ish, up to Glencoe Mountain Ski Resort, or Glencoe Mountain Resort. It's not just skiing these days. It's looking like 90% chance of rain all day. Not raining right now, there's a few dribbles in the night, but I thought I'd get this done. Don't know how much time we'll have for recording. I think the camera might be under the rain cover most of the day, so there may not be much to report. If not, we'll see you when we get to the mountain resort. Just look at that water. Absolutely clear as a bell. Beautiful. Cool. Okie dokie. Well, enjoy, and we'll see you in a bit. Hello, hello, hello. We are currently sheltering in the woods. Not because we particularly need to shelter. The weather's not that bad. But we're halfway to Glencoe Mountain Resort. So it's been about 2 hours, 4 and a bit miles. We thought we'd just get out the rain, brew up, find our flapjacks somewhere in the bag, because we didn't eat breakfast. I've had a cup of coffee, Joe hasn't yet. And I was donated the coffee from a German Christian fellowship group that we came across bizarrely just after camp. They were, yeah, maybe they didn't want to convert me. Maybe they thought I was German with my blonde hair and my blue eyes. I don't know. Is that not in good taste, that joke? I don't know. Anyway, they were setting up camp for a group of 140 German Christians to come and test their limits of endurance, I think, by the sounds of it. And,
the Bible from the brain to the heart.
Yeah, something to do with converting the Bible from the brain, what they thought of it, to actually feeling it in the heart. I don't know, bizarre, but I got a free coffee out of it and it was super strong as well. It's nice. So we're going to brew up. Oh, Jojo's found a flapjacks. That's one I know where mine is. Mine's in my hip box. And then we're going to do the other half, and I reckon we're going to be there by 1 PM. So loads of time in the afternoon to do some admin, as they call it. Get stuff washed, dried, everything charged up, relax. We'll have about 20 hours downtime, so that should leave us in good shape for tomorrow's 11-12 miles. And then this final slog on day 8 to Fort William, 14 miles. So we've broke the back of it now, I think. Just about there. Cool. Okay. I shall leave you be and bring you back later. Ta-da. Me again. Just thought I'd show you that. That Soto Windmaster stove has been absolutely cracking. Top job. Does exactly what it says on the tin and fast. I think I might do some reviews of some of the gear we've used on the way, and some separate videos. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know. If you're after a stove, have a look at some reviews. Soto Windmaster, cracking little bit of kit. See you in a bit. Cheers. So here we are, Wenco Mountain Resort. All done for the day, 9 miles, and an early finish. It's only lunchtime, and gives us a chance to do some admin, charge everything up, get some clothes washed, dried, and some much needed rest for 11 miles tomorrow, and then the last 14 on Saturday, and we're done. So yeah, it's quite nice now. Just had lunch, we'll get dinner later. Got the tent to pitch yet. I think the rain's about to stop about 2 o'clock. And yeah, a few people turned up that we've met along the way. So that's one to talk to. We should have a pleasant, relaxed afternoon, I think. Okay. Well, I'll bring you back later. Cheers. Bye. Good morning. Take 2. We've just done all this spiel once, and I've not turned the microphone receiver on, so the video would have just been me going. Anyway, let's try and remember what we were talking about. Buachaille Etive Mòr, is it? The one that looks like a volcano, famous mountain, shrouded in a cloud, at least from halfway up. It's a beautiful sight when there's no cloud, but in its own right it still looks pretty amazing this morning. We are leaving Wenco Mountain Resort, where we stayed the night. Arrived yesterday at 1 PM, it's now almost 10 AM, so we've had a 21-hour rest and feel absolutely fantastic. I have no issues with my feet, no sore bits, no blisters, they're not aching, my legs are good, Joe's legs are good. Feet are 60% recovered. We enjoyed an afternoon in the cafe, drank beer, talked to other people that we've been passing along the way, namely young lad and his mum. Well, that's what they were known as up until yesterday, when we found out that the young lad is called Neil, Dr. Neil, almost Dr. Neil. We still don't know his mum's name, so it's Neil and his mum. We do know his mum's got a friend called Janice, but we don't actually know Janice's friend's name, who is Neil's mum. Yeah, the rain has stopped. It was raining all day yesterday, all night last night. It stopped about 6 o'clock this morning. We managed to get packed up, left the tent, give it a good shake, left it to dry while we had breakfast. Breakfast was a little bit of a disaster, considering it only opens at 8 for food. By 8:40 when we got in there and they served the breakfast, it was pretty dire, dry, cold. So we sent that back, got a fresh one cooked, which was good, to be honest. We got some extra bits on it for free. So that's filled us up, but it is expensive there, as you'd probably expect. Captive audience, nothing else around. but to be honest, it's not even like really good quality and expensive. It's probably, of everywhere we've been, lowest quality. Not highest price, but for the quality, certainly the highest price. £10.50 for a breakfast, £3 for a coffee. Showers were £1 for 5 minutes, which I'm not a massive fan of paying for showers, but I spent £2 this morning, got my clothes washed, got me washed, and I feel absolutely fresh as a daisy. So it's probably the best £2 I've spent all whole trip. Not much more to tell you really. Hoping the rain stays off. I think it's 10% chance of rain all day, so we'll probably get away with it. A little bit of blues peeping out, but I don't think it'll get much better than that. Kinlochleven is 12 miles over that way, that's where we're going. Wild camp tonight. I've got a pitch planned, but there is a pre-1965 trials bike rally going on all weekend, so it's going to be busy in Kinlochleven. We may not get pitched where we thought, but we'll find somewhere. There'll be an option. Don't need to worry about it. So we're going to head down this drive, cross the A82, pick up the old military road again, down to King's House, which I think is that building there that we can already see. Follow the glen. I think where that forest is, I don't know whether you pick it up on the video, but I think where that forest is where we bear right up the Devil's Staircase, over the top of that range, and then drop into Kinlochleven. 12 miles, leaving us 14 to do tomorrow to Fort William. We've got a marathon to do in 2 days. I think we are pretty much, barring a fall or an injury, we are there. Done. Challenge over. Yeah. Seems a bit odd when we get to the end, but we've got the barbecue in the car. The car's waiting for us at the station at Fort William. We've got a pitch at Glen Nevis for 2 days. We've got a cool box full of beer. We've got a Weber Go barbecue, baby Weber as we know her, in the back of the car. All we need to do is pick up some ice, some charcoal, some meat, and we're going to sit below Ben Nevis, barbecue, drink and relax. So thanks for joining us this morning. We'll bring you back when we've got something uber exciting to tell you, which
should be Devil's Staircase.
will probably be us panting up Devil's Staircase. So cheers and see you in a bit. What a beautiful morning it's turned out to be. Blue up there, that's cleared in like the last, well, I mean 10 minutes ago it was little blue bits like that, but nothing else. Still can't quite see Buachaille. I think that is possibly the glen that they filmed some of Skyfall in. I might be wrong, but I think it's that one. And I think Buachaille Etive Mòr was on Skyfall. 1,022 metres on this side. The long trudge to Devil's Staircase. Just about to clock over 78 miles. Absolutely perfect. long do you think it'll take to climb Devil's Staircase?
I can't remember.
I think we could get the drones to follow us up. Can we walk it in 30 minutes?
I don't know what it looks like.
I think it might
People
take.
said Comic Hill was horrendous going up. I haven't thought it was horrendous.
No.
It was hard, but manageable.
I'll take my top off in a minute. A bit warm this. It'd be great if that cloud just shifted before we got past. I've seen it before, but not walking. It's a mile from where I'm not entirely sure. Probably that way up. So here we are at the entrance to the Devil's Staircase. Hey up. So we're on to the side of Devil's Staircase on our way down. Now I carried the camera all the way up. Wanted to do a 360-degree video. I was talking away about all sorts of rubbish, getting the views. Got to the top, not press record properly. So I got a bit at the start with the drone and none of the rest, which is the story of this trek not turning on all the technology. I just seem to forget something. You've got a camera to turn on, the mic receiver, the mics. One thing needs a quick press, another thing needs a long press. Nightmare. Anyway, I suppose what I was saying on the way up is, it wasn't that bad really, it's just a long slog. It's not technical, it's just like this, gravelly. But upwards, not downwards. One step in front of the other, you get there. It takes about half an hour maybe. Just have a look out for some water. Just pass some there for a brew. I can't really remember what I was saying up there. The views are phenomenal, unbelievable. I think I did say that, you know, if you were driving through Glencoe in the car, parking that lay-by at the bottom of the Devil's Staircase, come up there, have a look, it's unbelievable. I think I was also saying that I've met quite a few Scottish people in my time, and they're all very proud to be Scottish, and I ain't surprised. You see those views, if you're born in this country, you're going to be proud. I think just up there, just shrouded by that closer cloud, is Ben Mòr at 1130 metres. That was the point at the top, like a volcano, like a proper mountain. This is like, it's from another world. Absolutely stunning. And you don't get to see this from the roadside. It's phenomenal. I got the drone out at the top. Got a couple of 360s. So hopefully you'll get an impression of some of the views, but it's never the same on camera, is it? Or on telly. You don't see elevation properly, perspective, just size. You don't see it, but if you can come up here, oh, man, it's unbelievable. Are we diddling Jojo? What's that doing? Taking a photo. Could have done with Ben Mòr been revealed, really. Ooh, sugar. Sounds like some nice water down there. There's another bridge here, there's probably some down there. I think that one over there is about 500 metres, so that's about as big as the Peak District can offer. Much as we love the Peak District, and that's our local national park. Still takes us a couple of hours to get there. That's where we do our overnighters. But you know, in terms of just size of some of these mountains and the number of them, all around 1,000 metres, stunning, absolutely stunning. You're probably thinking, why don't you get your poles out? You had your poles out all week. Well, that's another story. Preserving two. One of them's completely broke, actually. Preserving one as a spare. Joe's a dicing with death. And you might have noticed we're in a 3FUL Lanshan, and that is a trekking pole tent. We don't have poles, we use our trekking poles just to save a bit of weight, I guess. But the little clasps They're only cheap poles, these first ones we ever bought. £25 a pair or something. Outdoors own brand OEX. They've been alright, to be fair, they've covered a lot of miles. But the little plastic bits on the clasps have all cracked. And without those, they're knackered. What are you doing, Jojo? Oh, water?
Well, I'm taking my coat and my gloves off and I'm going to get some more.
Are we getting some water? Oh, yeah? What, where it's running? Don't slip. Yeah, why not? I don't think we'll be filtering this lot. It looks pretty fresh. No animals knocking about. Doesn't look like it's a farming place. Just watch your foot. Where are you getting it from? Oh, but that's lovely. So, still descending. Blackwater Reservoir to the right, a couple of kilometres away. Benning Moor, top left, just slightly shrouded in cloud on the top. And hopefully, when we round this corner, there's a chance we see Kinlochleven, our destination for today. Might reveal itself. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Nope, not yet. Maybe around that next corner. Oh, watch has just done some razzmatazz. Is that 7 mile? I think so. I kind of like it with all the cloud. It's nice when it's clear and you can see everything, but that cloud makes it so atmospheric. It's beautiful. What's round this corner? Could this be the one? Will we see Kinlochleven? Final stop before Fort William and the end of the trail. Nope. Oh, cheeky. I'll just speed these bits up in between corners. Be a bit boring for you. Waiting. You're not quite as excited about it as me. Because you're not doing it. You don't need to see Kinlochleven. Means rest for me. Which is good. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have we got? Oh boy, what a view. What a view. Woo! Yes. That might be the town down there. Ah, It's not revealed itself yet. I thought that was going to be the one. Kinlochleven in sight. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. No, not yet. Right, okay. I'll bring you back later then.
Running with a camera.
Where's the camera gone? Yay!
Yes.
Kinlochleven.
Checkpoint.
I can almost smell the trail race in. Nearly in Kinlochleven. 11, I'm not entirely sure how to say it. The nice old Land Rovers in there, look. Fancy living there. A room with a view. For the town, I guess. We're on the military road. We'll have to be a little bit careful because I think this is where the trials bikes are coming down. Might get to see one of them. That'd be cool. Could certainly smell the fuel up in the mountain, which was nice, to be honest. Is there a viewing platform down here, did you say, Jojo?
Sorry?
Viewing platform, did you say, down here? Somewhere?
A viewing
Yeah.
place. I think it's this place, yeah.
Ah. I'm not sure it'll offer anything better than what we've already seen from the top of Devil's Staircase. That was absolutely fantastic. We just looked at Google actually, and Google seems to suggest that Fort William was achievable in 5.5.
5.5.
Yeah, it's trouble is with Google is it estimates 3 miles an hour for walking, and in this terrain, I think we're probably slightly less than 2 overall. We normally estimate 2. Yeah, so we are doing 3 miles an hour now, but get any elevation, any dodgy rocks, and you're down. I mean, we've done 2.4 for the whole of this journey. Just not too bad, really. 34 hours, 32 minutes moving.
Oh, that water coming down.
It's amazing. This is another side of the mountain we've not seen.
No?
Another fantastic view. Still some snow up there. Oh, careful. Oh, careful. Do you want to do it again? Yeah, still snow on the northern side. Some of that could nearly last all year. Well, maybe not this low, but it does virtually on Ben Nevis, I think. Right, okay. We shall leave you there and probably bring you back in the town for a beer. Absolutely, Jojo. You know the score. You're getting probably getting used to the protocol. Find town, find pub, buy beer, sleep, repeat.
Yep.
Okie, see you in a bit. Here we go, here's some trail bikes. Oh, he's sitting down having a relaxing time, look. Yay. Not only is the bike 365, I think the rider was too. Big smiles, loving life, out on the trail. Oh, can you smell it? Oh, absolutely fantastic. How could it get any better? How could it get any better? We've got motorsport mixed with mountains, walking. Oh, that smell. Hello again. Gonna get any more bikes? Maybe let's move over here in case they come, and then they can keep their line around this corner. Big diversion around that corner with no bikes. He's got his umbrella with him. I don't think he looked at the forecast. 5% chance of rain today from now. They should have been made to go over these rocks. Oh, look at that. Out of nowhere. Little dam. Smells lovely.
Yeah.
Can you remember it from last time?
No.
Well, didn't you come to me? He says, oh, I can remember you stopped at Glencore last night. I've never seen him before in my life. Well, obviously he must have. I just said aye, alright. Wasn't there a bloke stopping in a camper van outside? I think if it was him in the camper van outside, I don't know, just dead weird anyway. So I said, oh, you doing Highland way? He says, yeah. He says, I might see you later. I thought, I've never seen you before in my life. I thought maybe you two would, I thought well, you would have seen him, wouldn't you?
Don't remember.
I can't remember him anyway. Don't worry if you drop out, I'll send it on to the police. Keep an eye on back of his rucksack. We're nearly there now, I think it's about a mile.
Oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning. There, look. Cool. Right. I'm going to sign off and see you down in the village for a pint. If we look over to the right, see all those pipes. They're carrying water from that place we saw at the top of the hill, producing hydroelectric power, presumably for the town of Kinlochleven. Amazing. Make a good bobsleigh run, wouldn't they? If you could get a little toboggan inside and whooshing down the hill, it'd be amazing. Here's them pipes at close quarters. Absolutely massive. I don't know how much they carry. Maybe have a look on Google later. It's looking quite busy. So I think the plan is stop for a couple of hours, get our shoes off, something to eat and drink, and then we're gonna head up out of town, get some elevation under our belts, a couple of miles off tomorrow's day, because we're wild camping anyway. We've got no booking, so we can stay where we want. So if we can get ahead in the morning, we can just get to Fort William and relax, put our feet up, spend the afternoon in Spoonies drinking Lef. Oh, here comes another bike. Well, I think that one's got a bit of a leak. Yeah, we're over this bridge, Giorgio. Ovett Bridge. Oh, it's got a leak. Ovett Bridge and round the corner. Well, that's the plan. Anyway, now you know. So this looks like the hydroelectric building. Big old building. Looks well kept. All the green downpipes and the windows and stuff all look nice and tidy. Yeah. And how much power it generates. Maybe if you know, let us know. I could always Google it and let you know. But get involved. Let us know what you know. Cool. Right. I'm gonna go find the pub. See you in a bit. So we've got a bit of a campground here. Not one that I recall coming across when I was doing the planning, but pretty convenient. It looks pretty nice. Don't know how much it is. The signs seem to be
Open.
dry marker wipe clean, so they can maybe choose their fee on the day. Oh, nice Land Rover. Beauty. 6 power showers, drying room, pot washing, food prep. 200 metres from the pubs. Well, the most relevant piece of information on that signpost was we're only 200 metres from the pub. Kitchens. Oh, it's Blackwater Hostel. Okay. I don't remember coming across it though when I was looking. AMS bags here. Ah, that'll be yeah, the backdrop. For those of you who prefer to carry a lighter pack and pound out the miles and get it done in 5 or 6 days, or even 3. I saw somebody on Facebook yesterday done it in 3. Madness. Must have knees of steel. Oh wow, look at that. Woo! So that's water coming back out the hydroelectric power station. That's got some flow. Wow. Hello, welcome back. So, most of you will recognise this if you've watched any West Island Way videos before. The old ruins in between Kinlochleven and Fort William. So we arrived in Kinlochleven and stopped at the Tail Race Inn for some dinner. Very nice it was too. Steak pie, steak and Guinness. Enjoyed a chicken burger. They added some bacon and cheese on request, which was very nice of them. So top marks. Pint of Stella, pint of Peroni. And while we were sat there, it was 5 o'clock, and we just thought, you know what, we've got to get out of town anyway to pitch. And as we're heading up the hill, shall we trudge on a bit further and make tomorrow a shorter day? So pretty much we've swapped the mileage, and today was probably 14. Cracked on an extra 3. Got all the ascent done from tomorrow's hike and left us with 10 or 11 downwards into Fort William, which should be easy. Might even be in spoons for breakfast and a pint. You never know. But at least we should make it for lunch. So yeah, there's the ruins. I'll get the drone out later or in the morning, and we'll do some circles over that. And pitch wise, come a bit further on to this sheepfold. Oh, another mile, Jojo. I think we can probably stop it now because it's adding mileage on all the time. Just resume later. Cool. This sheepfold, that looks quite inviting, but a bit rocky. But we're just over there. A bit of a raised bit. It's pretty flat. It's a bit damp, wet underfoot. But there she is. The Lanshan 2 in the middle of nowhere. What a view. Nobody else to be seen. There were a few people in the woods just above Kinlochleven. I guess they'll come past in the morning, but we're a good hour and a half ahead of them. Which should give us plenty of time to pack up and be on our way. So here we go. Yeah, you can have a little look in the tent if you want. You've not had a look all week. And there, look. Oh, isn't it nice? Cozies. Okie dokie. Right, I think we're going to get ready for bed. Because bar's shut. There's no air. A little tot of water before bed. Oof. We did have a couple of pints at the pub. They've long been worn off, I think. So peaceful. Got the water to listen to. A couple of sheepy mates over there. That is amazing. Yeah. So there we go. Good night, God bless, and we'll see you in the morning.